Hey, everybody. So we are now at the end of our unit talking about adding and subtracting integers and rational numbers. So when I'm combining positive and negative values, what do I do with them? And we're going to, in this time, apply what we've learned into actual equations and formulas, okay? Actual use with things like range that we've learned before to see, okay, where does adding positive and negatives make any changes to this? Now, there's nothing new that we're doing. We're combining things that we've already done. But this equation right here as a standalone equation, you could do it just because I said to, but it came from something, and I want to show you what it came from. Okay. So it came from here, this problem that's right on Savas Realize. So this is asking you to write an equation, I did that part for you, that expresses variation from normal in terms of recorded temperature and normal temperature. Huh? Well, let's look at it. This is saying that the recorded temperature was this, normal temperature is this, variation from normal is this. Variation from normal in this case would mean how different is it? How weird was that temperature? So logically, if I want to say, well, how far off is that? How weird is that? I would just be finding the difference between what happened and quote unquote normal or expected. So when I wrote the equation, you'll notice variation equals recorded minus normal. That's all I'm doing. All right. And I give you guys the numbers for normal based on that chart that we looked at. That's where it came from. And recorded. And so all we're doing now is evaluating this expression. Or this equation, I'm sorry. We're just putting the numbers in where they belong. So variation is going to equal, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, there's a typo here. This should be recorded. So change that to an R. Okay, recorded 4.2, normal negative 4.4. So how different is it? How weird was this temperature? Okay. Variation is recorded minus normal. Okay. Now we just do the calculation. Variation equals, well, here I have the opposite of a negative. So I'm going to rewrite this expression as 4.2. Opposite of a negative is positive, 4.4. So the variation is 8.6. That's all we're doing, okay? But I especially didn't want ones that look like this, that are kind of odd formulas, to throw you off. Okay. Now, here's one that's a little more recent and might make a little more sense. Range. Remember, range meant maximum minus the minimum. Okay? So if my max is 23 and my minimum is 15, well, max minus minimum is always going to equal range. Please write that down. Max is 23. Minimum is negative 15. And that's going to give me range. So we're practicing with the application of these tools. Okay, so it looks like I have a range of 38. Now, given what we've done before, imagine if there was a number line here, okay, and here was 0, and over here somewhere was 23, and over here somewhere was negative 15. Does that make sense that they're 38 spaces apart? So we're taking everything we've learned and we're just applying it. We're practicing it on a deeper level. Okay, so I'm going to have some try problems assigned to you to just give this a try. We'll practice again some more in class. I can't wait to see you in class.